Hi, my name's Nick. This is now 7 days since I've had a C4, C5 ACDF operation. So basically, they've gone in through the front here, they've taken a disc out between C4 and C5 vertebrae, and then screwed them together with a bracket. And there are some other videos I've put on, which are both pre-op. I've put one on from the day of the operation, actually, when I kind of came round from the operation, and now is 7 days, so it's Thursday. Had it done 7 days ago. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. There is the scar that I am, a 7-day-old scar that I'm being left with. There you go, that's it. Nothing else on the neck there. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's only 7 days old, so there is a bit of swelling, a bit of tightness around it. Not what you would call pain in there at all, but you can feel it when you move. As you can see, I have a reasonable amount of movement. I've been given some exercises and things, so that scar will disappear. Thankfully, it's in a crease. I'd rather not have a crease, but if I'm going to have a scar, I might as well put a scar in it. So that's okay. As I say, tight. I had a dressing on for 5 days. Showering was difficult. I had to put a covering over it, so that became painful, but I'm now 7 days in, showering normally, just not scrubbing it, rubbing it, putting soap on it, but not trying to keep it dry because it's okay, really. Pain now is shoulders, aching in the shoulders and the back of the neck. And that tends to be where the pain resides, so it's more discomfort. And the other thing is, swallowing is not that easy. It's a lot easier than it has been. So going from the date of the operation, the kind of story has been, after the first day, when I was pretty much drugged up on a combination of anaesthetic, paracetamol, ibuprofen, codeine, that's all. That kind of kept me out of it for the first day. Really painful throat, I suppose, difficult to eat, difficult to swallow. Drank lots and lots of cold water. Slept okay that night, Thursday night, apart from the hourly visits to the bathroom because I was drinking so much cold water just to soothe the throat. The really sore throat probably continued for somewhere between 3 and 5 days, with a gradual subsiding of discomfort. I watched a video on here and someone said to get kind of ice pops, or I bought some ice lollies from Asda, which were something like 65p for 8. They were only small things, but blimey, that was worth buying 2 or 3 boxes of those, because I was just munching my way through them. Just the cold kept the swelling and the pain down. But swallowing was difficult, and swallowing actually caused me a bit of discomfort in my back, actually. So it's actually a muscle reaction to not only the operation and having everything moved aside, but I guess also the anaesthetist putting a breathing pipe down, I guess, would have caused some bruising there as well. So that swallowing was difficult for a few days. Still isn't comfortable, as in it's still not that easy, but I'm eating as I would have eaten just before. It perhaps takes a little longer. Didn't eat well for the first couple of days, mainly because of how much it hurt. Lost a bit of weight, but I'm kind of feeling physically pretty good at the moment. Obviously quite a lot of tiredness post the operation, and that lasted for, again, 5 days, I would say. Tuesday of this week, so I had the operation on Thursday. Tuesday this week I started to feel like my own self. I started to feel like I could be bothered doing something. I'm not doing anything. I'm doing my recuperation properly, although I'm happy to go make a cup of tea or kind of wander about the house a bit or read stuff, whereas I was kind of laid a bit flat. One of the things that I took for the first 3 days was codeine along with paracetamol. I gave up on codeine. I didn't like it. It didn't agree with me. I felt a bit out of it, a bit spaced out, completely out of control, and a bit queasy, a bit sickly. I've not been sick or anything, but I just didn't feel particularly well. I stopped taking the codeine. I had a reaction to it. They gave me some laxative because they said it will give you constipation. I didn't take the laxative. Bit of advice, as well as eating the ice lollies, take the laxatives as well. That came back badly for me, really. What else would I say? Other things I would say is, so the swallowing's okay, still have a bit of back pain, generally in good form actually. Just rest, recuperate, drink plenty, I think. But yeah, this is 7 days and I'm feeling okay. Hope that helps. I got a bit distracted by the dog coming in. So, yeah, okay.